Why these brothers rock Jesus pieces, but they really don't know Jesus. Just know that he's the seed, and please believe it. We got the keys to the kingdom. We'll never be defeated. Evil legions, all of these demons. I know you see them scheming, please believe it. We got the keys to the kingdom. We got the keys. Why these brothers rock Jesus pieces, but they really don't know Jesus. Just know that he's the seed, and please believe it. We got the keys to the kingdom. We'll never be defeated. Evil legions, all of these demons. I know you see them scheming, please believe it. We got the keys to the kingdom. We got the keys to the keys to the.
I'm not talking about, like, I'll give you a simple question that I asked my pastor. I said, man, why are we going to church on Sunday when I read in the Bible that we're supposed to go on Saturday? I literally asked this dude every Sunday, and he could never give me an answer. He just kept telling me he's going to get back to me. But I'm going to give you a test. Okay, so I want you to ask me, why do we go to church on Saturday? Just ask. So go to Leviticus 23:3. This is how easy it should have been for him to answer me. Watch what the Bible says.
It's the book of Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 3. 6 days shall work be done.
Because the first day of the week is Sunday. So from Sunday to Friday you work.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation.
A holy convocation means a holy gathering. That means a separate gathering. So on that day you are commanded to gather. Like you could gather any day of the week you want, but on this particular day is actually a commandment because the Sabbath is the fourth commandment.
Right.
So by you not keeping this commandment, so like I'm gonna give you an example. Let's go to Leviticus 20 and 13. I'm gonna show you something. Because a lot of people think they ain't really no big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch this right here.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death.
So now in the Old Testament for adultery, you got killed, right? Under Christ, you can get forgiveness, but you can't remain in homosexuality or adultery. You understand that? So now go to Exodus 35:2. Let me show you something. Watch this right here. Because in this church, I'm sure they preach against homosexuality and adultery. I hope they preach against that.
I'm not sure.
Oh, you ain't sure? Okay. Let's just assume they do. Watch this right here.
Exodus chapter 35, verse 2. 6 days shall work be done, but on the seventh day there shall be to you an holy day.
Watch this.
A Sabbath of rest to the Lord.
Keep reading.
Whosoever doeth work therein shall be put to death.
So it's the same judgment for breaking the Sabbath as committing adultery or homosexuality. So you have a lot of churches that are preach against adultery and homosexuality, but then they breaking the Sabbath and it's the same judgment. Hey, how you doing, sister?
Black history in the Bible.
This ain't no Muslim thing.
It's not.
It said the Bible, not the
We deal
Quran,
with the
sister.
Bible. That's what you guys read in there, right?
Take one.
Okay. If you got any questions, there's a phone number and a website on the back at the bottom.
Alright, yeah, they just had this on the news the other day.
Yeah, matter of fact, if you have
And
time,
they were trying to cover it up.
yeah, we love to talk to you about it. You know, you see what it says at the front?
Anybody got some more flowers?
It says the truth about slavery, right? So the question is this: does that history tie in with the Jewish man who's in Israel today? Did that ever happen to them?
It probably did.
It did not.
It didn't?
Never. So
Well,
that
why
and
not?
along with, huh?
Well, why not? Let me
Hold
just
on,
say
I
y'all
got
gonna
you.
make
I
me
got you.
late.
Nah, I ain't gonna make you late. Hey, give me that Revelation 2:9. Who got that? Chewy, get that real quick. Watch this right here. I got you. So we got you. We got the answer for you right here. Watch this.
This is
Revelation
the book of Revelation, chapter 2, and verse 9.
Watch this.
I know thy works, and tribulation, and poverty.
So this is Christ talking to the Israelites or the Jews. So are they in tribulation and poverty? No. Who's in tribulation and poverty? That's us. So watch this.
But thou art rich.
So it says thou art rich because the Bible belongs to us. But watch this.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
So those people that's in Israel right now, those are imposters. That's what God is saying. So that heritage, that land, that belongs to us.
That's right.
So that's stolen from us. So they've stolen our heritage and they've given us a false. That's why our history don't go past slavery. Because you got to understand, like, where's our history before slavery? Did we just pop up on the boats? What were we doing before that? What we were doing is we were keeping God's commandments in the Bible. And then we got cut off from our history because we stopped doing that. So when you go to Jeremiah 17:4, read that for us real quick. This is what God said what happened to the Israelites.
Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4.
Here you go.
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage.
So God told the Israelites they're going to discontinue from your heritage. So that's why you don't know your heritage past the slave boats.
Right.
The Jewish man know his heritage all the way back to Russia and Europe and all of that. Because their heritage is not the heritage in the Bible. Keep reading.
Shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
Because we didn't know America at that time, so we got brought over here to do what? To serve in slavery.
Right.
That's where we pick cotton.
Right.
When we go down South America, what were we doing? Sugar cane and all of that stuff right there, tobaccos, all of that. We got completely cut off. That's why we went into slavery.
The scriptures say, where there is no vision, the people perish.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV.
Do you know history?
I'm going to show you and prove to you that the Israelites are black, were always black.
Dance for time, just move up your body. Don't get loose and groove on the body. Bruise, wine.
Put on the armor, the procedure complete. Me nah go back, nah retreat. All traitors, every Jezebel must get delete. Me no sleep on a demon, me keep a full clip. Conspire me downfall, cause them want to me slip. Stay close to the real ones, we seal off and legit. Cause I gotta use them to keep your soul from the pit. This a war life, I swear the damn thing.
I want you to notice something though. Like, it's only like 3 or 4 men in that church. All the rest of them is women in that church. You ever wonder why that is?
Because they ain't got the right leadership.
Nah, that's true. That's true. But it's something to do with what the Bible say though. Let me show you what the Bible say. Watch this right here.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 11.
This is Apostle Paul.
Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach.
So first of all, women ain't supposed to teach the Bible. But watch this right here.
Nor to usurp authority over the man.
Keep reading.
But to be in silence.
Now watch what it say. Keep reading.
For Adam was first formed.
So man was created first, right? Watch this.
Then Eve. And Adam was not deceived.
But the men don't get tricked as easy as the women. Watch this.
But the woman being deceived was in the transgression.
So now, why did the Bible point out that the fact that women get fooled a lot quicker than men? You understand that? You know that. You dealt with sisters, right? You know how easy it is to deal with sisters. If you could run game on them, it's nothing to run game on a sister. Understand that? Go to, watch this right here. The reason why I'm making this point is go to 2 Corinthians 11 and 3. Watch this right here.
The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 3. But I fear, lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve.
So this is Paul talking about how the woman got deceived again, like what we just read in 1 Timothy. Keep reading.
Through his subtlety.
Through his craftiness, meaning that through slick talk, Eve was deceived, or the woman was deceived. Watch this read.
So your minds should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Christ.
So it said you shouldn't be deceived because to learn about Jesus is a real simple thing. Watch this.
For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus.
Because what's being taught in that church is another Jesus. See, this is what's being taught in that church right here. White Jesus. You understand that? That's not in the Bible. Keep reading.
Whom we have not preached.
Nobody preaches white Jesus. Keep reading.
Or if ye receive another spirit, which ye have not received.
So what's the spirit? What's the spirit, brother? What's the spirit that you see in a lot of churches with brothers? You see a lot of effeminate simp men.
Honestly, man, they just money hungry.
No, I'm talking about the congregation, not the pastor. We can deal with the pastor later. But I'm saying as far as a lot of the men that you see that attend church are very soft and effeminate. You ever notice that? You ain't ever noticed that, man? They got the dude on the keyboard. He's soft as cotton, playing the tambourines. That's why you don't see a lot of men in the church. It's mostly women. You understand that? Read it again.
For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus, whom we have not preached, or if ye receive another spirit, which ye have not received, or another gospel, which ye have not accepted, ye might well bear with him.
So they got another gospel that comes with this image right here. So the gospel that comes with this image is Sunday church, Christmas, Easter, none of that's in the Bible. You understand that? That's why all of these brothers, we all left the church. We all left the church because we started asking questions, and we like, nothing we doing is nothing that we do in the church is in the Bible. But we got more men standing on the corner right now. Probably about 4 times as many men standing on the corner right now that make up that whole congregation right there. Because no men want to be in that church. Because they understand who's running the church, the women and that pastor in there. And like you said, the pastor wanting his money, Isaiah 56. So this is what you were talking about.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 56 and verse 10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs.
So the Bible's saying that the pastors that don't keep the commandments, if you go into church on Sunday, you're not keeping the commandments. It says they're blind. Keep reading.
They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down.
Because you got to think about a dog. If you got a dog, what's the job of a dog? So to do what? So what is he supposed to do when danger comes to your house?
He's supposed to be aggressive.
He's supposed to bark though.
Attack or bark.
That's right, to let you know that you're in danger. Okay, so what's happening in a lot of our churches? They're not giving people warning, meaning that. Let's get the Ezekiel 3, the warning. You know what I'm talking about? And we're gonna go back to that. Watch this right there, 3 and 17. Watch this right here. So it say watchman, because a watchman or a watchdog is supposed to give you warning. Watch this, read.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Read.
Therefore, hear the word of my mouth, and give them warning from me.
That's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to give the people warning. Warning about what? Keep reading.
When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life.
So we're supposed to warn people about their sins to save their life.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.